Learning spoken English is a journey. It's a process, and in this process, everyone stands at a different point. Someone can speak in English, someone cannot. Someone can understand the English, someone cannot. And there are people you may find who can do neither of them. This video is for two categories of people. The first category is who are beginning the spoken English journey. They don't know of spoken English, but they want to learn the spoken English. They're willing to give their heart out for the spoken English, and but they don't know actually where to start, what to start, how to start. And this video is for also uh, for those kind of people who are stuck in this spoken English journey, and they're doing a lot of stuff like vocabulary, grammar, reading, writing, but they can't take their spoken English level to the next level. So if you are one of them, please watch the video till the end. In the first year of my spoken English journey, I was told to do grammar and vocabulary to improve my spoken English. So I had to improve my grammar and vocabulary. And I thought after improving the grammar and vocabulary, I'll be able to speak in English. But while improving on grammar and vocabulary, I had to process both the things differently. So it took me longer time to process. So I had to find out a solution for that because I wanted something that can through I can do both the things simultaneously. So I found out that reading is the process where I can do both the things simultaneously. So I started reading. I started reading a lot of newspapers, and while reading, I used to collect a lot of words for vocabulary, and I used to follow the grammar as usual. And also, I used to write an excerpt of the reading what I've just read to gauge the understanding of the concept. So while reading, I used to complete all the things, all the three things. Along with this, I used to attend a lot of spoken English courses and sessions, and I was putting all the hard work I can say for the spoken English journey. But I don't know where is the problem, but I was stuck in journey, and I couldn't figure it out why I'm not improving, why I'm not able to speak well in English. So I went to my teacher and asked him. He simply told me to listen English. So I followed his instruction and started listening, and I saw drastical improvement, which was missing earlier. But if you ask me, is the listening is the only process? Yes, I can say listening is the process, not the only process, but maybe the process where you can learn a lot of English through by only listening. Okay, and there are other things as well, but that will be discussed later. But there are certain questions attached to listening. What to listen, what not to listen. As a beginner, what to listen, isn't it? Or how much to listen every day, and how to listen. All things are very important. All the questions are very important. There are teachers. They will tell you to listen a lot of things, but they will not tell you how to listen, what to listen, what not to listen. These are the important things, and that's those things needed to be answered. And in this video, we will answer those questions one by one. The first question is what to listen. Listen what you love. Isn't that simple? Listen what you love. I love to listen cricket commentaries. I love to listen football commentaries. I love to listen, or I can say, I love to watch suspense movies, horror TV series, suspense TV series. So all those things I love to watch and listen. But do you say, okay, actually that helped me to learn spoken English, or those things actually help me learn spoken English? I would say not exactly. I mean, there might be 20% that has have helped me in learning spoken English, but rest 80% are done by something else. I used to watch a lot of other things, okay, like Two and a Half Men, Two Broke Girls, How I Met Your Mother, and Modern Family. These are the TV series that I used to watch, and those TV series actually helped me learn the spoken English better. Because if you follow this TV series' name, they belong to one particular category. They are from social drama, and in social drama, you will find a lot of words that you can use this word in your day-to-day conversation. So that actually will help you to get a lot of words, phrases, sentences for your day-to-day conversation. Now you might ask me, cricket commentaries and football commentaries will not be help. Will that not be helpful for a spoken English journey? Yeah, that's helpful, but you will get the word that you might not use it for your day-to-day conversation. So you need to get those words which you can use it in your day-to-day conversation. Okay, so using those words, and the source of those words are social drama or any kind of social film or social movie series, where though it might be boring or monotonous, but you have to watch it for the sake of spoken English journey. Now the second question is more important than the first question. That is what not to listen. What not to listen is very much important, because when you start in the spoken English journey, there are things that you need to go through, because otherwise you will be demoralized, you will be demotivated, and you will start fumbling in front of people. So you have to be very careful what you are listening when you are stuck. I'll say you must avoid that TV news, any kind of TV news, while you are listening, because in TV news, you will find a lot of words, extravagant words are used. So your brain can actually capture those words properly, can actually figure out the meaning of those words properly. And what the TV professionals or media professionals do, they use 10 different words for one simple meaning. And you have to get that. Now, the situation is that for your brain, there are 10 different dishes to eat. Okay, so and your brain cannot figure it out. What your brain can do, it's a simple thing. So what you can do, as when you start, you can go and watch those things that I have mentioned about social drama. You can do it, but you can do it one other thing, that is the cartoon animation. You can watch cartoon animation. Cartoon animation, this English is simple, lucid, or I can say it is the simplest. Okay, most lucid English you will find in cartoon animation. You can go and listen those things, and you can get your brain can accustom to that, and your tongue will be habituated with listening and uttering those words, and you'll be able to then speak. And your confidence, when confidence get boosted up, you will automatically start speaking very well. So focus on the confidence first. When you start fumbling, when you will not be able to speak properly, start focusing, start listening, and go through the process again and again. Now, also one thing to avoid, that's fluent English. Okay, there are a lot of fluent English you may find. You have to avoid when you're stuck, or as a beginner, you have to avoid those things, because as a beginner, and when you were stuck, when you were watching fluent English, that actually not only demoralize you, also will hamper your confidence, and your tongue cannot adjust to the fluency level what you have just listened to. So you will start fumbling as well. So both the things you have to remind when you were stuck.